Okay, here we go, everybody. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Wednesday, July 16th, 2025. Here we go. So let's talk, you and me. This morning, in just about, 15 minutes from the time I am doing this lovely video blog, we're going to get some economic news. We're going to hear from the Federal Reserve today, the Beige Book, economic activity, of course, wholesale inflation. If any of you believe that any of it is going to be real, well, I guess you drank too much of the Kool-Aid here. It's all going to be fake propaganda like everything else that's happening here. Now, with regard to the market this morning, stock futures are flat to slightly lower. Gold and silver catching a bid. Crude oil slightly lower. Bitcoin higher. Cryptos higher. 10-year yield higher. Not a good sign. And you got the dollar flat from yesterday. Okay, look, man. Whatever. What I wanted to do, and what I did this morning for you, I started working on this several days ago. Got it done now. I'm going to give you a full breakdown here of U.S. economic policy. Again, this is in your inbox. If you do subscribe to the Freedom Platform, link in the description of this video. I'm going to cover this in its entirety. This is going to stop soon. You all know that. Again, all these morning videos will no longer be available anywhere except for the Freedom Platform. This stuff, in my opinion, is gold. You're not going to have access to it unless you decide to join us over in the Freedom Platform. Again, link in the description of this video. So I'm going to cover this in its entirety for you. Again, this is a weapon. This is a weapon against Babylon and what you're not supposed to know. It's too obvious what is going on here. And anyone who really can't see it, either you drank too much Kool-Aid or you're willfully blind. And this isn't the fault of just one party here, all right? This is, look, man, it's no one's fault except us. We've allowed this to happen. That's the truth. Let's kind of own up here, okay? Yesterday I was wrong about President Trump not tacoing again. Well, he certainly did taco, and you saw what happened to chip stocks yesterday. Chip companies skyrocketing. Now that all the talk about we're not going to be doing this, we're not going to be selling chips to China. They're gonna beg. Now all of a sudden, no, we just switched. Oh, how did that happen? Again, yeah, it was my bad. I did not believe that it would actually happen again. This taco trade, I told all of you, I don't even like the name. Now I've adopted a new attitude. I will not trust Trump at all. Zero. I honestly, in some delusional state, thought, my own delusional state, believed that President Trump would stick to his guns on this one. I still can't believe that he tacoed again. I mean, what is this? What is going on here? It really boils down to this. U.S. economic policy. Let's talk about that. So U.S. economic policy, it's not incompetence. This is not incompetence. For those of you that think it is, I'm sorry, you're wrong. Here's the full breakdown. So Lions, let's break down current U.S. economic policy. This is basically the foundation, the first freaking paragraph, okay? Debt issuance and creation continues at trillions per year with no path to recovery and no stopping it. Now, both parties treat debt as infinite, and I would imagine that includes you and I too, because again, wherever you sit, whatever chain you've decided to wear, well, are you not responsible? Are we not responsible for this? What are we doing? This big, beautiful bill with trillions of dollars that's going to be added to your back, your children that you're growing up right now. Yeah, they're gonna pay for it. How? Via the mechanism of more purchasing power destruction, the wipeout of a small business here, industrial. What are your children going to do for a job? Have you thought about that? They're being wiped out. Jobs are being wiped out here in the United States. Everything's being replaced by AI. For your little kiddies out there, they're in a lot of trouble. And unless you decide to take action and not hope that the blue team or the red team is going to have your best interest in mind, maybe it's time for you to do something about it. So again, let's start from the top. Debt issuance and creation continues at trillions per year. No path to recovery and no stopping it. Both parties now treat debt as infinite because in this fiat illusion, it is until it isn't. How many times have you heard me say that? Zombie spending keeps the illusion alive, all while productivity shrinks. Going back to your little kiddies here. Your little kiddies' future, let me tell you something. Every day, their future gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. So you think about what that means, okay? You want to take action no matter what chain you're wearing, the Trump chain or the Biden slave chain. They're all slave chains. They don't got your best interest in mind, especially now. Pay attention. So, weaponized inflation. Okay, inflation was never transitory. It's obviously intentional, and we nailed it from day one. Okay, no accountability. But now, here's the worst part. Okay, but now that inflation has hollowed out the middle class and crushed small businesses, the real destruction can begin. What's the real destruction? It's the pillaging of whatever is left of the economy itself. I've been explaining to you that that's what's happening here. And now the U.S. is being wiped out from within. These super billionaires running this nation have their own agenda, and America is being plundered. Destruction of manufacturing. The U.S. industrial engine, its factories and manufactories are in collapse. Consumers cannot consume, so our factories will not produce. The root cause? The dollar itself is being pillaged, theft via purchasing power destruction, which fosters what? What? The Cantillon effect, making the rich richer. Now, if you have this in your inbox, there's a link to the Cantillon effect. You got to understand what this is, people. Now, the Fed prints end is being called on to print even more. Think big, beautiful bill and repeated calls for a weaker dollar. Current U.S. economic policy snapshot. Here's the truth. Okay, I'm going to just show this to you. The U.S. does not have an economic policy. Zero and none. It has a terminal addiction to debt and an agenda to consolidate power and wealth right up to what the 1% and 2%. This is not incompetence. This is by design. Current U.S. and economic policy. Debt expansion on a planetary scale masquerading as growth. Tariffs without strategy. One day on, one day off. Think taco. Federal Reserve as a tool for vast currency purchasing power destruction. Tax cuts for the wealthy as to help foster the pillaging of what's left of the USA. The result, more debt, more dependence, more illusion, and a middle class wipeout. Babylon's foundation continued to rot under the illusion of America first. Current U.S. economic policy again. America first? Sure, it's a catchy slogan for the 1% and 2%. For the rest, it's bread and freaking circuses. A nation once built by working hands, now run by financial wizards and billionaires with their own agenda. Oh, but Greg, you're wrong. You're really wrong. We're making America great again. If you still are drinking that Kool-Aid, you're against America. You're a communist. You're a fascist is what you are. I am sorry to let you know on the big secret here. You're not even acting in your own best interest. People are not acting in their own best interest here. All you're doing is supporting the 1% and 2%. We're not making America great again. This is not America first. Can you not see that yet? Honestly, you got to let me know, because I just can't believe that there's a single person out here who doesn't believe their own freaking eyes and their own freaking ears. Honestly. This looks like this is freedom to you? The greatest wealth transfer effect in the history of the world sucked right out of you? Sucked right out of the economy? Right out of the USA! 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 A loving, caring representative after they pass this abomination of a bill here? Really? Do you have a voice? Have you found your voice yet? Have you taken your thumb out of your rectum yet? Or is it still up there? MAGA people. Yeah, you know what? I am calling you out to a certain degree, but I'm also calling you in. It is time to wake the freak up. Now it is, okay? Otherwise, look, man, your children, they're done. Your little MAGA hat wearing little kids with their red hats on, they're done. Okay, their little hats on their heads are their beacons to their future destruction in a nation that's being pillaged from within. Does that sound about right to you? Am I being a little bit harsh? I don't think so. This is the reality. And if you can't see it, you're willfully freaking blind, okay? And it wouldn't have made a difference if the cackling one got in there either. It's up to us to make a difference. I called out both parties in this. Yeah, both of them. But if you can't see it, I am sorry that you're probably part of the extreme dumbed down at that point. And that's really what's going on here. Look, man, you know what the true 1 and 2%ers are? It's those with enough intellect and understanding to see what's happening, to believe their own eyes and ears. Yeah, it's them. You can't make this stuff up. It's impossible to do. Anyway, guys, so as I said, this is in your inbox right now if you sub to the Freedom platform. And again, you got just over 2 weeks. These morning videos, poof, gone. See you later, alligator. We're going on. Me and those lions that feel worthy, that they deserve the truth, I'll see you over there. I don't want to be part of this Babylon system anymore. If you do, well, maybe again you drank a little too much Kool-Aid. Sometimes in life, freedom requires commitment. Okay, no one's got your best interest in mind except you. Period. All right. Love you guys. I want to hear from you on all this. Greg, you got it wrong. This is America first, not for the 1 and 2%ers. We're all winning, 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 winning. Oh, absolutely. Show me the proof, everyone. Where is it? I can't wait to read some of the comments here. It's incredible. And they're not real. They're paid shills in. But I write back to them. They never write to me, some of them, because I know that and I'm writing to a bot. It's not even real or someone that's being paid to put up comments here. There's nothing like this over on the Freedom platform. Give it a shot. Take advantage of I forgot how they set it up. It's like either a week or a month of free publications and videos and stuff for you guys. Take advantage of that. All right, everything in life, take advantage of it, and you might just find something you find worthwhile in this freaking nightmare scenario that we're in. Love you guys. See you later, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream.